All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Call of the Night, Season 1, Episode 11. Okay. We got that Midori focus. We got our obligatory Maid Cafe episode. And now Nazuna is going to continue working as a maid.
Yeah.
Pays good.
I like the idea of Nazuna having a little bit more of like a mainstay time-based thing that she needs to kind of do every once in a while during their nightlife excursions where it's like, oh, hold on, I gotta go do a clock in, a little
Boss
bit.
will be upset if I don't show up.
I can't get the new video game releases if I don't have the money to pay for the video game releases.
That's actually a good point. Wait. Yeah, is that her only drive for money? Like, I guess rent maybe to have a place to bring
some
people,
rent, yeah.
But yeah, you're a vampire. Like, you don't need to worry about health insurance or money.
I mean, there's a lot of things that vampires can just solve the money problem by the time thing as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Where it's they had their, I remember when I worked.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 60s.
Back in the 1600s, time to sell another...
another ounce of gold,
Right. Yeah.
It's like, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't understand my struggle.
No. When I said miner, I was actually meaning like I mined in the mines of California, Oh, what a time that was.
That was the best. You always make the miners your offspring. The what? Yeah, the miners. They mine the gold and then they give it to you.
Incredible. But yeah, all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
Huh.
Earnings have been good,
Yeah.
I see. Oh!
Oh.
Those outfits.
Outfits.
つまりソニアのクオリティを上げてもっと稼げるように
客引きだ。
め
めちゃめちゃ疲れてそうなやつを見つけたらとりあえず声をかけてみる
So is he scouting?
急に声かけて大丈夫かなナンパって思う
You just gotta be like, oh man, I went to this massage place.
Oh, this. Oh, hell yeah. The split gloves.
Now she's from an entirely different anime, dude.
Yeah.
私に何か用か。
What is this? Blocking? This is cool.
疲れてそうだなってもし時間あったら少しお話でもしますか的な誰がどう聞いてもナンパだこれ
The duster and everything.
Uh-huh.
いいよ。
Okay. New best girl incoming?
Yeah, like, I feel like she's gotta be on some like murder investigation.
Right,
now.
right,
Like,
exactly.
I got kicked off the force for an obsession. My partner was killed, and I told them it was a vampire what done it.
Yep.
And they're like, you're crazy.
いやごめんなさい決してナンパとかそういうのではなくてですね
I said I'm game.
残念だな。期待しちゃったな。
ソイネアの客引きを寝不足そうな人を探して歩いててって
なんだ。やっぱりそういう作戦じゃないか。はっきり言いたまえよ。
違う本当に違うんです
This is hilarious.
ソイネアをするのは店長の女の子ですやましいやつではないんですいやちょっとやましいけど
手伝い。
I'm her part-timer. Yeah.
まあそうなりますね
使用者は満18歳に満たない。
Oh, here we go.
I'm an intern.
意味はわかるね。私がその店を叱るべきところに知らせたら。
She legitimately scared him.
ビビったかい？
Ex-cop, maybe.
そんな権利も持ち合わせていない。
Purview? Okay, that's a nice word to have if you're,
これに懲りたら次からうまくやるんだね。
Oh my god.
私は犯罪に加担しただけだよ。
Ooh.
それとソイネアは他を当たってくる。
Nah, yeah, a lot of her verbiage feels like ex-cop, you know.
まあマッサージコースもあるので気が向いたら
Oh, wait, real shit?
ああ、
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
仕事柄歩きっぱなしでね。足がむくんで仕方ないのだよ。
お仕事何されてるんですか
Top secret.
正直職業
Yep, yep, yep.
苦手なんだけどね。
She's actually packing underneath that coat.
Private detective. All
Fantastic.
right.
本当にいるんだ
まあ言い
What?
たいことはわかるがね。
密室で殺人とか起きるんですか？
そういうのはコナン君が
yeah,
大抵は不倫とか人間関係のあれこれを調べて
yeah.
It's kind
あ
of
とは
depressing.
人探しかな。
Hmm.
Oh, missing persons, Jacob.
Mm.
You're right. I think so.
と
Yeah.
こうです。
ヤモリ君はよくこんな時間に出歩いて
You
る
could be
のか
my eyes.
も
Hmm.
秋山秋人という人物に心当たりはないかね。
う秋山
Aki?
こう呼ばれていたそうだ。あぐーんと。
Oh.
Oh.
知らない。
本当に。すまない。なんでもないんだ。
She realized she was holding a teenager's arm and she's like, I could break his elbow
Right.
so easily.
Mm-hmm.
お釣りはあげる。
Whoa.
せっかくだから次はちゃんとナンパしてくれよ。
Oh,
収益
okay.
大事なければね。
Nazuna, you'll never believe what just happened.
女とお茶して帰ってきた
なんか成り行きで。
どういう成り行きだよまったくもこんなもん酒飲まんとやってられまへんわ
Instant sulk.
Okay.
できたんだな。
Their vibe is just
Wait,
the best.
you bought her booze?
君大
You got 5,000 yen.
No,
So,
he's
course-
14.
思ったよりでかい
What?
収穫だった。
Where's his fake ID? Damn, that's cool.
私が最後かこんばんは
おはよう、アキラ。
hey.
行きたいとこがあるんだ。
なんで学校？
で忍び込んで遊ぶに決まってんじゃん。
不法侵入を子供
You know,
何に
confess
言
our
うな
love, you know, that
俺
kind
は
of
お前
thing.
らと遊びたいんだ。
Swim in the pool, you
Right.
know. Getting it, I mean, you know.
青春しようぜ。
Yeah.
Yeah, when did he change?
アキラ、遊ぼう。
私これでも優等生で通ってるんだよ
俺も。
奇遇だな。俺もだぜ。
とりあえず
Turn
ちょ
around.
っとあっち見ててくれるこちとらスカートなんだわ
They're like, damn, she noticed.
たまたま俺たちはこうして連絡取ったりできてるけど、ずっと会わないままだったかもしれないじゃん。それってもったいないよな。
This episode feels like it's taking a lot of the past elements and bringing
他
them all
人で遊ん
together.
だって思い出を作っときたいって思ったんだ。
恥ずかしいこと言うね
Like we're headed into like the main arc of
Mhm.
the show.
Right.
学校の七不思議ってあるじゃん。
何よ
あー
怖いな
一番有名なのはトイレの花子さんだろ。どうする？
いやどう
And
せ
then we don't go to the music room.
俺たちは確かめなければいけない。学校の七不思議を。
なんで
七不思議を
We
確
have to
かめ
see
る。
just how much nicer their bathroom is than ours.
取り戻すんだ。俺たちの青春を。
まひるくんの青春ってちょっと変だね。
花子さんを呼び出す儀式を。殴ることはないだろ。
なっこさん遊びましょ
Looks like they're still toilet bound.
ビビった。
Yeah, there's a second one.
今のはまひるくんが悪いよ。
Wasn't it worth it though? Yeah, good. The music room, yeah.
Hmm. Maybe you can fight some composers in here.
う減るの増えるの
Oh, that's a cool one.
片付け忘れ。
そもそも入れないって映ってるね
Hmm. A mirror that doesn't show your reflection. Hang on.
Oh.
まことしやかに囁かれている伝説があるんだ。
もう何でもありだな
この学校の先生が失踪したって話知ってるか？
聞いたことはある
Really?
10年くらい前だっけ
一時期話題になったもんな。未解決事件になってるみたいで
Missing
さ。その
persons?
先生が時々。
A vampire, maybe.
あれ歯の薄いの学校特有ってすごくない？なんか取ってつけたように感じるな。
そうね
半端にリアルに寄り添ってるから余計にそう感じるという。
せっかくだし最後まで見ていこうぜ。
Every single one, yeah. Oh shit. Well.
どうしてこんな時間に生徒がダメじゃないか。夜は危ないんだ。
Come get me, I'm scared.
Oh, that's not. No.
Mm-mm.
今日で最後だったのに 君たちがやっぱり女がいいな。
Vampire, yeah.
Oh shit.
なんだよおっさん離れろよコモ手伝えよなんだこれ
Throw garlic at him.
今日で最後だったんだ。今日で全部
Oh.
ずっと我慢してきたんだ。
And then he'd just die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
なんでこんな時間に生徒がいるんだ。
なんで吸血鬼がここにいるんだアキラ
Because you can't just have a fun
大丈夫
school visit.
なんだ吸血鬼であることは間違いない
Oh, we 100% is a vampire.
なんか違う
Maybe quickly call Nazuna.
吸血鬼ってさっぱりしているのに
It's probably the end of his year.
汚いんだ
Yeah.
なんでこんなに苦しそうなんだ
He hasn't fed. He's weak.
早く逃げてくれ。早く
Yeah.
気が来る。
別件を追ってたんだけど、まさか当たりとはね。
Oh shit.
火のない煙かと思いきや、根も葉もあった的な。いや、今の例えはよくわかんないな。
Is she a vampire hunter? Maybe.
I don't think she's packing.
いやー、またあったね、ヤモリくん。
誰にも会いたくなかったのに、今日までなんとか我慢できない
知ってる女は嫌いかね。
か。
Oh.
おいで。
She wanted to be. Or wait,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Her blood's poison. Oh, I love it.
そこの中学生諸君。吸血鬼って知っ
こんなにまずいのか。
ああ、そっか。あなたを
She
調べ
didn't
て
actually
も
know.
なかなかたどり着けないからもしやと思ったんだが、ただの一度も食事を取らなかったん
10
だね。
years.
さっきはアキラの血を吸おうとしてたなんで
別におかしくないだろう。10年ずーっと。おそらく今日あたりが限界だったんだ。のこのこ現れた君たちが悪い。
Yeah, he was saying that.
誰が好き好んで吸血鬼になんかなりたい。 そうだろ吸血鬼を。その存在を。
Well.
騙されて。
いいんだ。人と話したのも久しぶりかい？
ずっと自分が吸血鬼になったことが信じられなくて、人の血を吸いたいと
Whoa.
思っ
Yeah,
て
the fangs grew and
そうだよな。
そんな女に惚れてしまった自分が。
その気持ち一つで頑張ったのだね。吸血衝動に抗ったからね。私はあなたを人間として死なせてあげる。思い出せ、人間だった自分を。
Whoa. Is it like love that he had before?
maybe.
認めてくれなかったね。
And then the sun comes up.
認めてあげよう。
What does happen to a vampire in the sun? Yeah.
あなたは人のままで死ぬ。もう朝だ。おやすみ。
Whoa.
彼は今死んだ。人として死んでいった。本来何もしなくても今日死ぬ予定だったが、私はウグイス・アンコ探偵。
Yeah.
依頼された事件を調べ、依頼主に報告するのが仕事だ。失踪理由に吸血鬼が絡んでいることも。
Yeah.
まあ多いとは言わないが、
But they do pop up here and there.
吸血鬼への対処法が必要となってくる。
Oh my
結構苦労したん
god.
だぞ。まず、
なんで殺した
あ
よくわかんないけどわざわざあんたが殺す必要なんてあったのか生かす方法だって
化け物のまま生きろっていうのか。運が何になったのかわからないまま。
He was trying to die. That's true.
Uh huh. Yeah.
君は吸血鬼を何
And she didn't actually kill him.
悪いが君のくだらない夢を叶えさせるつもりはない。君が知らないだけでいろんな吸血鬼がいる。もし現状に疑問を感じたなら、
Yeah.
私のところに来たまえ。
Well,
What an episode. This has been
huh?
this has been a lot.
僕はまだ吸血鬼を何も知らない。
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And now we go into the OP or ED.
All right, we have entered now
Wow.
a
Main
more
plot.
proper
Mm-hmm.
classic vampire show
Right.
because we have the ones that hunt
The
vampires.
Yeah.
the hunters of the hunters.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I love the idea that
Oh
it's
my
like the.
god.
Is she a part of some vampire hunting order? Probably not. Just the. Yeah. Is an investigator. A lot of missing persons case turn into vampire cases.
Well, no,
Like-
not even that. No, just missing persons cases have many different ones under the umbrella.
Yep.
But of those,
Mhm.
some of them
Right.
are vampire ones. And they're not just like one-offs.
Right.
There's one here.
There's one
There's
there.
one there.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
one that looks like a regular missing person case could end up turning out to be a
Mhm.
vampire related one.
And so, yeah. Oh, hey, have you, know anything about this person? No.
I don't know a thing. Grabs his
Yeah.
hand and wrist immediately.
Checks his pulse.
Checks his pulse.
Stares into his eyes, probably to check to see if he's been, I don't know, charmed by a vampire, it looks
Mhm.
like, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. So don't worry, Ko. You aren't in love with Nazuna yet,
Nope.
because she would have noticed.
Yeah.
This character is awesome.
She's
Like,
fantastic.
She's so cool.
Unko. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unko is sick.
Like,
Like-
I love that when she showed
Oh
up,
my
it's like,
gosh.
this character is not from this anime. like,
Nope.
and she's really not.
She's not.
You ain't in Kansas anymore, my
No,
buddy.
we took the
Like,
color palette and completely removed it for the majority of the second, half
Oh,
of the
yeah.
last third of the episode.
and I love that it's something where they run in like Ko and school buds.
Yeah, they
right?
run into a distraught vampire who's
Right.
just trying to die.
Yep.
And in some ways, what's kind of sad about it is that if it was just as simple as walking into the light, part of it is that the guy was trying to suffer enough that walking into the light would feel like an end to it.
Oh, sure.
Because he could do that at any point, but he's probably so intrinsically scared of death that he can't just do it.
right, he can
it's not
he can keep himself from feeding, but maybe some part of the vampire lust for blood is also the oh fuck, I need to stay away from the light. you know?
No, not even that. Do you realize what kind of mental hurdle it is to kill yourself?
Oh,
Think
sure.
about it. It's the whole thing of people looking at what is it? There's the ability for the human mouth, you could bite off your pinky fingers,
Sure.
the knuckle or what have you.
Yeah.
But the
Or your
mental
own tongue or
hurdle,
something.
but the mental
actually
hurdle
do that
to
is
actually
fundamentally
push it
different.
and do it
Right.
is there's actual mental blocks in there.
Right.
So the idea of if I go into the light, stay up till
Yep.
sunrise or what have you,
I die.
I will die.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I then go out to this school here,
Mm-hmm.
look at basically what I've lost,
Yep.
and then I'm sitting there suffering, keeping myself from feeding, and then
Right.
every once in a while I'm like, maybe I can do it this morning.
Yeah.
Maybe I can
stay
do
up
it.
till sunrise. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he probably just keeps getting scared and then
Right.
leaves.
Yep.
But if he's in suffering and in enough pain, maybe he can trick his brain to think, oh, I don't want to deal with this pain anymore.
Right.
I'll just do it, and then
Mhm.
my agony will end.
Yeah.
And so I love the contradiction of her being it's okay. Here's the ring
Mhm.
that was,
Right.
your I don't know, your wife's or something.
Yeah, something like that, where it's
Something like that.
something that will ground him. And also, I can't remember if do vampires have a problem with silver? No, that's werewolves. I was thinking maybe
no,
that it was like something
vampires-
about the metal itself, being
Vampires, I believe
it's the crosses,
believe
holy
do
water,
have- I believe do have metal aversions in certain lore, but
Mhm.
it's one of those things where knowing what is true vampire lore carries with it the idea that you need to understand that over history and time, so much shit was added onto the what is the deal with vampires. Most of the vampire lore that you think is like the actual OG vampire lore was not a thing.
Yes.
For like most of the history that we have thought of vampires in fiction and stuff.
I'm pretty sure even the whole idea of vampires dying in the sunlight
is new.
Is new.
It's
it was
new, yeah.
It was something that was poetic imagery that then was turned into something literal. But yeah. But okay.
No, it's very cool. But okay. It now makes a lot of sense what she was doing, why she was doing it.
Yep.
Why she would even kind of jump at the, oh, this is different.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Right.
Like, this could be worth, my time.
Well, and
otherwise I'm just sitting under a bridge smoking,
Yeah, exactly. Plotting my next move or whatever. But yeah, random kid comes and is like, hey, stranger at night.
Yeah.
I'ma talk to you.
Do you want to meet my friend? And she's like, you know what? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
What's this all about, kid?
Sure.
Why don't we go to a well-lit place and you can tell me all about it?
Right. And then it's a cuddle thing where you sleep next to them at night. Nah, not my thing. I'd very much prefer to sleep alone. Oh, wait, massage? Oh, hey.
Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on.
That sounds pretty good.
She's like, all the vampire deals I've done, massage just doesn't make... No, that hasn't happened. All right, cool. Let's go with this. But, yeah, the way she flipped once she brought up Akun, and that was such a fun reveal for us because if there was someone that would bring an investigator or a detective, private detective or private eye or what have you to this area here. That was one of the recent storylines that went on where someone, has now.
Yeah, someone either becomes a vampire and disappears or, is kind of being claimed by a vampire and so no one really sees them anymore. And it's hey, are they okay? Yeah, absolutely makes sense that, they'd hire a private detective. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a question of, wait, how did he buy some booze, though?
Thinking about it, I'm guessing it's something where, because I know there's vending machines for everything in Japan. Maybe it was from a vending machine, but I feel like those would probably have a way of getting ID,
Maybe not.
But
maybe
not.
They just make sure that it's something that, is relatively more expensive and then also is just really
it's
just
more
basic beer,
Well, and maybe it's more of the, banking on the punished if you do the bad thing rather than actually keeping you from being able to do the bad thing.
Sure. It's a little bit more of a social
it's like
contract thing than
maybe they only turn on after a certain time or something like that. It's the right and wait, what's a kid doing out at 1 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very real possibility.
But
yeah, this was a very exciting turn for the story because she didn't display any supernatural abilities.
Nope.
We didn't get some twist where she's actually like super strong or what have you.
Right.
She didn't want to become a vampire or anything.
Yeah,
she's just done something to her blood to make vampires hate the taste of it.
Okay.
Which is so cool.
That's so cool and also weirdly specific, fantasy of mine or more joke. I really like garlic, okay?
Right. No, we've had this conversation.
When I eat garlic, same for Caleb, we eat an obscene amount of garlic.
And you think of what your obscene amount is, double that. Whatever that is.
I legitimately don't measure garlic and cloves anymore. It's just heads. How many heads of garlic can you use, right? To the point where I had a boss that couldn't even smell, could not smell.
Old man,
Old man, it's like I've never been able to smell my whole life. My nose don't work. And I'd be 15 feet away and be like, good God, you did it again, right? And so one of the jokes that we have is like...
Why are you trying to ward off vampires?
Yeah, right. Is that if a vampire ever attacked us...
They wouldn't even be able to get close.
Die, yeah. It'd be like... Ah! Right? It's like the evolution of the, vampire wanting to suck your blood, and then it's like, you aren't taking care of yourself. You know, your blood tastes like shit. You need to, you know, be more careful of what you put in your body. You know.
Yeah.
But,
Oh my god.
but that's also just, it's such a cool thing to be like, yes, like showing her both accepting this person that has been struggling, protecting the kids, and also like, nope, this is when dealing with opponents that are faster, stronger, you know, like
and
all
kind
of these
of
things.
already dead.
And kind of already dead.
Yeah.
What are the ways that you actually beat them? Oh, hey, and you know, maybe she didn't even know that would work, right? It's just
you love them.
Yeah.
I kind of really find it brilliant here because every arc, if you will, with these new girls or the vampire girls initially is basically focusing on their hearts.
Okay.
And so the idea that this girl comes in and I'm like, oh, well, she wasn't in the vampire little
Yeah.
group.
What's your deal?
What's her deal? Like, what's going to be her deal with her heart? And it's going to be the thing of like, oh,
yeah,
gotcha. Gotcha. She's laying broken hearts to rest.
Right.
Cool. Or manipulated and abused hearts too. The idea specifically of seduction being intrinsic to the nature of vampires, even more so in this world.
Themselves. Yeah.
Because that is a thing with vampires as well. But having it even more so here brings up the nature of the way in which seduction is somewhat inherently manipulative, like at least persuasive, I guess, if you want to be a little bit and put some seasoning on the word there. What is the place for those that basically failed against the persuasion check that was coming their way?
And when you have creatures that are like supernaturally able to persuade, right?
I mean, shoot,
you know, whether you're talking about
supernatural, just a lot of people by definition are trying to get something from you.
Yeah.
And they are going to use whatever means they are at their disposal. They're coming in with intent.
Yes. And you can absolutely like socially size people up and be like, oh no, you know, like this person is not able to, they are outside of their weight class. And this person will kind of do whatever they want with them.
They will take advantage of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is one of those very real things, and also something that I think is we're much more socially aware of nowadays with regards to power dynamics.
Sure.
But there is a surprising lack of empathy at times for
people that get manipulated.
By certain types of things.
Sure.
A classic example of that is like marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you fell for ads or what have you?
You dumbass, yeah.
And it's like, what? Where's your empathy? Like, where did it go?
Sure.
And it's like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I love her character's contradiction in that she is assisting with someone's suicide, basically.
Yep.
And then she also has empathy for the manipulated in this regard.
Right.
Because who would willingly want to be a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fantastic because it's like everything that she's doing feels like the classic like monster hunter, ghost hunter, you know, I help the spirits be put to rest and, you know, and I say a prayer for them as they go.
Yeah.
But because Ko is in the like, I want to be a vampire, you know, like kind of stage. Suddenly this becomes something horrifying, right?
Right.
Where he's like, wait, hang on. Maybe I'm glad I didn't, you know, panic dial Nazuna's number, you know, like come save me, right? Because this, I'm not sure I trust this lady anymore.
And I also loved her reveal of her voice actress being Kurapika and
oh,
Jolie
nice. That's perfect.
It's just like yes.
That's great.
Very, very good choice. Yeah.
Also, as far as like, you know, with all the vampires in this show, you could theoretically say that this entire show is just the Y boner show of like, I'm in danger, but you know,
but hear me out.
You know, but hear me out. Yeah, exactly. Right. And so the fact that we get another example of that, but that actually evokes that because, well, Ko's kind of pals with the vampires now, right? Like, you know, as long as he does his thing, they don't kill him in a year, whatever, right? But now there's this lady and it's like, oh, hang on. Like, I actually am scared now.
Some of my favorite comedy bits are when they're talking about, like, my boner, and now I'm fighting against my monkey brain is fighting against my rational brain right now.
Right.
And it's like, stop it. And then, and then yeah, this is someone that basically claps you upside the head and goes, stop thinking with your dick.
Yep.
Like, do you realize what's going on here? And it's
Right.
like, oh shit.
But she's different. So, and the thing is, Co, you might actually be right because of,
and in some ways, it doesn't matter from her perspective.
Oh, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Because it's hey, Co, you are the main character of this show. This show is being told for a reason.
Yes.
Yes, also the comedy and the everything and
right.
the, wait, are you sucking other people's blood? And we love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for someone who is not aware that this is a TV show and that you're the main character and that there's a reason why your story specifically is being told, they are understandably concerned.
Right. This is an escalation of what Akira brought up very early in the show.
Yep.
And so, coincidentally, when Akira and Bro comes back into the story, Mahiro,
Seki,
come back into the story, then all of a sudden, then we bring up the more intense version of that.
And the thing is, you think that Nazuna's different, that she's special, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that what your
own internal bias is guiding you towards that conclusion?
So, thinking that you're special, right?
Mm-hmm.
That can be very helpful. It can make you really apply yourself and believe in yourself, whatever. Do all these things.
That confidence.
Push the bounds of possibility, right?
Yeah.
Don't
leap over the gate into the school.
Exactly. Don't let other people just tell you what you can do or can't do or whatever, right?
Fear is the mind killer,
Yeah. Also, it can be helpful to every once in a while
check your surroundings.
Check your surroundings and
reevaluate.
Evaluate within the context that maybe what is happening right now and the thing that you think is different is actually exactly the same as it is for everyone else.
Or even a better way to do it is just have another person just look at your situation, put your cards out vulnerably, and just be hey, what do you see any like blind spots that I have right there? And they go,
a lot actually.
Or more specifically, I don't know about all these. I don't have as much.
But that one.
But that one I have seen before.
Right. And so, take this person's card. Stay in contact with them. Maybe, let them know. Well, I don't know about letting them know. If they suss out, which they might have been.
They might have already.
I feel like they might have even made a comment of like, if you get what you actually want, like did they actually figure out?
Well, no, it's more the idea of when he said, you need to watch what you say. Don't speak without thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to that part here. I haven't drunk his blood. You inject women who smoke. He bites her.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, gross.
Do
you know what a vampire is? And then, he's held back for 10 years. But why didn't he drink any blood before?
Yeah.
Why did he hold back? Think before you speak, Who would choose to become a vampire?
Right.
And they have this like,
And Akira does the like holding the arm like, that's awkward.
I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So there was that. And then also at the end, when he dies, brings up the, this is who I am. You're going to want my, my card here. Yet you said he was going to die anyway. Why'd you
have to murder
him? You mean he should have lived as a vampire?
Yeah.
That man spent 10 years confused and suffering, plagued by what he had become. And Marco, you know nothing about vampires. I'm not here to help you make your foolish dream come true.
Right. And that was what made me wonder, did she actually figure it out?
I think she's basically got that whole, like, one thing that might be fun to bring up here.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that might be fun to bring up is at some point, we need to draw more parallels to Nazuna and Ko.
Okay.
Because at some point, Nazuna
Mm-hmm.
became a vampire.
Yes.
In order to become a vampire,
Mm-hmm.
you had to have fallen in love
Mm-hmm.
with the vampire.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
Nazuna was very much like, hey, I don't think you want to become a vampire, and also I'm not big on making vampires. In fact, I've
Right.
never done it before, maybe because the experience for me was pretty shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we want to basically bring up the parallels in some way here, we might have to transition Ko's feelings a little bit from being gung-ho about wanting to be a vampire to being like, wait, maybe I'm questioning this a little bit.
And I will say
And
that
that accelerates the threat of the timetable thing that he's under.
accelerates the timetable, but also it might actually be helpful in the process in the
Mhm.
long run.
Yes.
Because
Right.
some would say that in order to actually love someone, you have to understand them. And so while you don't have to understand them completely,
Which
it's
is almost impossible.
which is yeah, that's something that you're figuring out forever, right?
Right.
But it's you're not just looking at them with the rose-colored lenses of, say, infatuation, right? And you're able to basically put that aside, even though you still do like them in that way,
Right.
and be like, yes, I see this person, I accept, love, and care about them, right? And that is part of what makes it actually love, because that's where it basically has been tempered a bit, right? And the tempering of Ko's affections is something that the show has very much brought up and made a plot point. This might not be it might not follow up on this being a way that could temper them, but the question of what does it actually mean to become a vampire? What are vampires really? Yeah, you don't really understand Nazuna that well.
Nope.
Right? You don't know. You never actually thought about the fact that she went through this whole process that this guy did and ended up at some point deciding I'm going to suck blood. Right?
Yep.
So maybe
Something
take a
to
closer
think
look.
about.
Right?
Or maybe just to vulnerably ask
Yeah.
and kind of by extension check what level y'all's relationship is at. Because
And-
she might have certain things that she's very willing to talk about,
Sure.
and others that she's very not willing to talk about.
And I'm very curious what's going to happen when it's the other vampires are like, we heard there's someone took out a vampire, around this area.
I
Maybe
feel
they
like
wouldn't
for
hear
him,
about it,
I feel like for him, this guy is probably not remotely known by
Sure.
other vampires.
But if it does end up being something where her presence is known,
Well, her presence might be known in some level because this guy fell in love with a female vampire who
might be one of our
one of our vampire quartet or what have you.
Yep. And I'm very curious how it could change the
quintet.
dynamic between Ko and vampires, or Ko and Nazuna and the vampire and the other vampires.
Sure.
If it's so we know that this person's here. Ko doesn't necessarily want to get them killed because still a person and all that stuff, and they were nice to him and everything, and they are making him think about things and whatnot. But also, shoot, this got a lot more complicated.
This did.
So
And she is probably smart enough to have deduced that he's one of those people
he is in contact with a vampire,
and he is interested in becoming one. Yeah.
Yep. He did not respond to the vampire stuff as someone who has no idea what's going on. Right?
Yeah.
You had, Exhibit A and B behind him, showcasing exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that he got pissed at you killing the vampire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Yes.
But he still
Yes.
has a pulse. You did look in his eyes. So
Oh man.
yeah,
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to spoil it. There's another form of vampire media that I watched recently, but if I say the name of it, then it might spoil it for people. Anyway, I'll just say basically it's got a very specific vibe to it. It came out a while ago, but not a very long time ago, but a little bit before late 2010s or what have you. But it had such a cool, it's vampires reveal. Like you didn't realize in the story that you were dealing with vampires.
So this is not a particular sitcom that is rather hilarious.
No, or a recent movie that came out that was really good. But no, it was just one of those things of where there are different kinds of vampires because the characters start to take what is we know as vampire stuff and they take it a specific way.
Cool.
And because of how little they know and how much they're not focusing on certain things of it, you as the viewer don't click that it's vampires and how bad this is.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And it's
like it.
Brilliantly handled. It's brilliantly handled.
Well, at some point we'll have to watch that without the context of it being that we're watching.
Right. And in some ways you'll probably forget about this in years and stuff like that. But I will say it was one of those things where it became so unsettling and dark and scary by the latter ends of it that I was just like,
cool.
Oh my God, that's right. I don't know what thing about vampires. It is so
nice.
It was so intense.
For as well-tread territory as the idea of vampires in fiction, it takes something special.
It takes something special to pull a twist like that in a fast one.
Right, really make you rethink it.
Yeah, and it makes you go into the familiar territory, but you're so ungrounded because you lost to the footing of where the story was. But it feels rewarding and all that. Anyhow, this is how I feel. That is why I bring that up, because this is how this episode made me feel. Is that I'm just like, right, we're going into more classic vampire territory
and now. It's like, oh shit.
And it's giving me that oh shit moment of, wait, right, this show has a second season. Oh, fuck, this show has a second season now. I get why the show is not just we do a year of,
cute anime girls
they fall in love with each other
and stuff. Yeah.
But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.